All right, people. Kirk Franklin is giving us some good old church gospel tea today. No, I'm kidding. Kirk Franklin is actually giving us some personal life tea today. And it's another layer of Kirk Franklin that we have not gotten the chance to see before. I think that this post is beautiful. However, it's very intimate and a little bit heartbreaking, you guys. Okay, the man he is kissing on the head, that is his biological father. And here's what he had to say about him. He said, "So, 2 days ago, I received an anonymous call that my biological father, who I never knew, has 3 to 6 months to live. I've lived my entire life hating this man. He and my biological mother gave me up for adoption, and it left me never feeling good enough to this very day. I took my hate for him and I used it as fuel to be the best father I could be for my own. But what I did wrong is I never took that fuel and turned it into forgiveness. And that is wrong. Wrong for him, me, and the God I proclaim to represent. How can I preach what I don't practice? So I flew to Houston yesterday to do that. It's painful. It's a process. But how disappointed I would be in myself for this man to leave this earth without being forgiven. He deserves to receive what God gives me every day. Pray for him and for me. God, this is hard. I weep as I write." And Erica Campbell, part of Mary, she said, "Wow, Kirk, God is doing something so amazing through you and through you meeting your real father. This level of honesty is so beautiful. Love you, friend." And it is, you guys. I almost cried when I read that because I did not know that Kirk Franklin was given up by his mother and his father. So for him to be saying my biological father and then turn around and say my biological mother, that hurts me. I mean, this is a wonderful man who grew up to be God-fearing and steadfast in his walk and who touched so many people's hearts. I mean, how could you see this man performing on a stage in his 20s and his 30s and not say, wow, my son made something great out of himself. Let me get in touch with him and let him know that I'm here. I'm not here for your fame. I'm just here for you. And I am ultimately happy that Kirk Franklin got the chance to meet his father. I now see that he's just a small man just because he's small. It ain't because his daddy little or all that stuff. I thought this man just little. And I love little men. My man little. That's all right. Anyway, but this right here was something so intimate, and it was another layer that we got to see to Kirk Franklin. And I am so glad that he shared this with us. All right, guys, you guys can follow him at Kirk Franklin. Make sure you leave your comments down below and make sure you guys like and subscribe.